To make this fuck nigga reboard. Yeah, Stump said that shit got right. I said that Stump got right up out of here. Reboard, reboard. Why y'all think Pip said that?
Camera action, living in a dream. Now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to
broadcast on.
You can see it in my eyes.
Nigga send this shit so I could join it. Nigga out of here.
All we got, we gon' let you.
We load up on this nigga, then I'm beat the fuck out this nigga, man. Hey! Boy, I just see, no, man, I ain't going for that, bro. No, I just see a man shoot shit into a toilet, boy. Dog, what the fuck bitches be getting these shits from, bro?
I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up. Can't treat you like my ace.
Did I just see that? This man got on his knees and shitted in the toilet. No, he got on his knees, squeezed, and the shit went right in the toilet, dog. Like it. He was on his knees in front of the toilet zone. Shit it. Dog, what the fuck just happened right here, bro? No, white people wild. Dog. Dog. This man got on his knees in front of the toilet. Took a shit. That shit went in the toilet. Yeah, the shit was... That was amazing. Cause how he didn't shit himself, bro. Nah, look, nah, real shit, boy. He didn't shit himself. The shit stayed intact at all. Boy, that was a long little log, boy. He let up out of here, boy. Boy, had a little like long. That boy let out a long.
The National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
I'm gonna be honest with you, boy. If I start another season this year and I got the Cowboys, I'm trading Zeke. And I'm running with Tony Pollard. This nigga fast, boy. Yeah, once you get him that superstar, you got that little, they gave him that quick juke move. Oh, yeah.
Mike down. Check. 180. 180. We're good. 180. 55.
Yeah, this nigga got safe for him.
On first down, Carr. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 28. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
At the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion.
Oh, so my mic was on.
Now, since it's 4th down, that
my
should
mic
set
on,
up a
bro.
field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief.
Yeah,
Defense.
Nah, yeah, nah.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, he one of these.
This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Gonna lean on this nigga. Early. Yeah, nigga, early.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
A little nervy, man.
Check 50. Check 50. Alert. Shit.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Trying to run forward with Pollard. He won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
You'll get your get over it. You'll get your
The Browns drive about to get started. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down
that's
there.
all you go do, bro.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is Barkley. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Hey, Delta. Kill. Slam.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A first update now from Cincinnati. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
29.
It's 4th down.
Hey, wahoo!
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Oh,
Man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion.
Dog, y'all let that man break on that ball like that and didn't even do nothing, dog. You just seen that shit? Nah, like I did, but shit, he ain't do nothing.
Hey, we're good. Whip. Watch the whip.
Throwing on 1st down.
Come on, pick that, man.
Picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, whole X factor. That's Gil. No, that's Gilmore.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To the right side, this is Edwards.
Oh, yeah. Delete.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops.
No, that was him that fucking missed that goddamn.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Go.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Carr. Safarian Jenkins has it.
And
he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Hey, box truck.
Check, 59.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. And finds Safarian Jenkins. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in and picks up the first down.
Oh, no, we blitz. They ain't getting in on the blitz.
Carl come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
All right, nigga, come on,
big
man.
loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Saquon Barkley running.
Right, man, let's go.
Doing here is this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage.
Guess what? Nigga, we finna man up on this shit now.
On the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And we'll remind you, coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Broken fucking collarbone, man. And fuck y'all, dog. Fuck. Man, dog, man, gay as fuck, bro.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Broken fucking collarbone, bro.
Here comes Grant on the return.
I do.
And a 7-yard return following a punt for 45 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Conservative on him, but he ain't good because that was on. We finna run a hole. Coming at this fuck nigga again, dog. Go get him, boy. Damn, dog.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Come on, man. Don't do this
Both
shit.
led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0. But the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, You like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
I don't give a fuck what he thinking. My play pick.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
White Monday down.
Watch the ship. Watch the edge.
Express.
Motion.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley.
Oh, whoa. Y'all did that, man.
And there he goes. The 30.
Good shit.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't
No, did you see how they made my man run to that block, bro?
And you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
A very short field to work with now. First and goal after the great punt return. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Oh, this shit.
Gus Edwards. His
that
first
shit is
touchdown
dog.
on the
That
year.
injury is
And the
big,
Browns are
bro.
going to tack on to their advantage.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This nigga goes and get fucking hurt, dog.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Damn, dog.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. First down, and they're going to throw without it.
Hey, run! He didn't run!
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Allen. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Hit that shit. You ain't see what they oh, listen, bro.
Very likely 4 down territory.
But I'm running the ball with well, he ran the ball with Saquon.
Allen. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Allen. He completes it to Jones. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
First foray into the red zone for Miami. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, he didn't adjust to that.
Ben Watson was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Now Allen throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
You got to continue to run that ball, though, man.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Damn, man. Stop playing with a nigga, dog.
Mike 56. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Swift. Alert. He's checking. Crash.
On the carry, it's Love. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's an issue for them in this game. On 2nd and 9, Allen. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
They had two tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up first down, too.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, tight. Go, watch the run. Alert flare. Swing. Recon, 132 fighter.
On first down, here's Love. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Run. He's tied right here. Set on the right.
To throw, it's Allen. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
Let's go, Buck.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Again, it's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Jack in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice stained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. On play action, Allen. Now he steps away. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On 2nd down, Love. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's caught. Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Allen going to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
They've been denied touchdowns in end zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To the air, Allen. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Julio Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Now Allen again. Jones has it, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
See that shit is all right.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Guess what? Watch me win this shit.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll run it again with Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're looking at third and a few inches. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They'll run with Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
93. 93. Check, 59.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
On third down, Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Yeah, you can.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, later two. Hey, Haywood. 61, matchbox lights.
They'll go for it. It's Carr.
Oh,
Good one, able to haul it
man.
in.
Got me in
Good
the
play. There's
wrong
the Browns
shit,
strike
dog.
for 16 and a first down.
No, I couldn't already. Plus, I just called the timeout,
in the fourth
dog.
quarter, and going for it on fourth down and picking it up. How about that?
A big chance. That's why football is not for the faint of heart. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. On the run, it's Barkley. And it's a lead a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Card out a throw.
No, I'm done. I'm done, bro. And I'm done. And I'm done,
he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line.
And I'm
Defensively,
done,
they're
bro.
okay with that. Short little route.
Nah, bro, but look at the catch that he made, though, dog. That shit.
It's
And I
time for
pressed
someone to make
square.
the play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they
But I
give them.
just-
They've got to force
But
it.
look, though,
and
but
make
I just
something
had,
big happen
but
for
look,
them.
I just had that same pass, though, zone in the back of the end zone with my man when I lobbed it to him. They let me overthrow it, bro. That shit, that's what I'm saying,
So the
bro.
Browns
This game
in
is
possession of
cheaper,
the
bro.
football here as we get you reset.
This how a nigga
They've got
know.
a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end
No.
zone on a takeaway,
No.
take the points and keep moving.
Tavecchio good on the extra point. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they can hold on to that lead to the end, it would up their win total to 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Bro, there was no reason I didn't get that fucking 2-point conversion.
And that'll carry over the back
The
line. of the
picks,
end
dog.
zone
This
for a
man dropped 2
touchback.
picks, dog. Like, man, fuck y'all, man, bro.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen now to throw again. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Here's Allen.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
And this is intercepted.
No,
And
I did
that
see
should do
him,
it.
bro, man. Look at this shit,
William
bro. Watch this
Jackson with a
shit.
pick.
Watch how the man run out of
So
the
many
way.
times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with the defense
Bro,
out the
I never
timeouts,
do that
powerless
shit,
to
bro.
stop the clock, this
There's
should
no
just be
way.
a couple of kneel downs.
Right, it is no way. How do a nigga run away? Man, fuck, man.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th
nigga
quarter,
garbage,
you've got
bro.
the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it.
No, it ain't even about that, bro. It's just like, dog, man gave this nigga a win.
Running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost
the best
his team.
record in the
It
league.
cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next
now.
drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly. Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And this is
look at that.
I think he got that with one hand. 22 yards there, a first down. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Try to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
That ball better got tipped, bro. Like, bro, I just hit square. That nigga threw that bitch right across the middle, bro.
Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Browns, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they go down to defeat for just the 2nd time in 11 games so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I told him, nigga, I was gonna take it easy on you, nigga, and then look, oh, look what happened. Oh, this nigga had 90 yards passing. They gave this man everything, dog. Bro, you had one touchdown at the end of the 3rd quarter. Nigga, so I had nigga, you had one touchdown. Nigga, it was 14-10. It was 14-9 going into the 4th. Hold on.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, credible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in.
Total yards.
I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money, we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me patience. Hey, swear that all makes sense. Hey, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver.
Come on, Q. War.
Boy, cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter.
Come on, Zone. War.
Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick.
Yeah, no beating off at the post, man. Come on, Q.
They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
Time to bring the bass bird.
We on Matt? I mean, we on Alright, hold on. I'm gonna join you. Fuck, nigga, 7 weeks? Okay, bomb bet. Yeah, we keep with it. Damn, bro, we gotta win out, bet. All y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. The Falcons available on here. The Packers. The Falcons and oh yeah, the Packers 2-8. They got the second pick. What's it? Rams 3-7. I mean the Falcons 3-7. So, but hold on. Nah, I got Julio. This is a draft league. Which is actually pretty dope though. Yeah, nah, yeah, they draft. Shit, hold on. Yeah, nah, yeah, what we did, we picked the team. You basically picked the team for uniforms. I picked the crib. And the computer, boy, and Atlanta's pretty stacked, boy. Boy, Atlanta got Luke Kuechly, Garrett, Myles Garrett, Jason Kelsey, Damian Harris, Chris Godwin, Staley, the Buckner, Pouncey. Oh yeah. Ooh. All right, they got. Yeah, you got Duke Johnson over there. All right, hold on. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game. Oh yeah, you got a defense out this world over here though, boy. They goddamn. Oh my God. I'm gonna be honest with you. You may want to run. Yeah, you may want to run a 4-3 and get with them. I am. If you get him, you can put that bitch Adonis since he like 305. You can throw him at the. You probably just gonna have to get another left end. I think that O-line ready. You got Joe Staley. He's gonna retire after this, you know. Okay, yeah, you got. Nah, but shit, he finna. Nigga, ain't nobody finna get him. It's shit, but it's weak. Whatever, boy. This shit past the trade deadline. He gonna retire after the year anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, boy, you got a line, boy. Oh yeah, hell yeah. God damn, boy, your weakest lineman. 83. Let me go check and see what these Packers look like right quick. Oh, you got Aaron Rodgers. Eddie 21 zone. Wow. Oh, wow. He's 21 years old. And you got Todd Gurley. Oh, my God. Yeah, you should have been,